Too many men are chasing women today. Let me explain to you how you know if you're in a position with a woman where you are chasing. Okay, if you're the one who's always making the contact to set up a date, if you're the one who's always making contact to stay in communication, to keep things going between the two of you, you're chasing. If you're the one who's investing constantly, you're planning the dates, you know what I'm saying? You're the one holding the conversation, trying to take an interest in her, getting to know her, but she's not really reciprocating in a deep manner. You're paying for all the dates, you're paying for all the activities, all the excursions, man, you chasing. If you're the one always trying to make something romantic and intimate pop off, if you're the one always trying to hook up with her and have sex, you're chasing. If you go on a date with a woman and she ends up at your house to have some wine and listen to some music, and you try to escalate things, and she's like, "Oh, I don't want to move too fast," or I don't do this with people that aren't my boyfriend or that I haven't spent enough time with. You are chasing. You dig what I'm saying? The more you chase anybody, in just a principle of success in general, when you pursue something, when you chase something down and try to lock it down and handcuff it, that thing will move away from you. When you try to constantly sleep with a woman or get a woman to meet up with you for a date, almost always she's going to withdraw to a certain degree, put up walls, and withhold, because you're basically pedestalizing her. And on a subconscious level, she's going to be like, well, he really wants this thing, so let me keep it out of reach so I can leverage that and get more and more investment and resources, time, energy, and effort out of him. You don't want to be in that position because the person is not going to value you. Too many men are dating women who you're doing everything that you can think of to keep her intrigued, interested, and engaged. And you're not requiring anything of the woman. You're not requiring any cooperation, any thorough communication. You're not requiring that she take a genuine interest in getting to know you and getting close to you. You're not requiring that she does any good deeds or favors for you. You're damn sure not requiring her to take you out on a date. So, when you're bending over backwards and giving a woman everything that she could want in a dating situation, how could you possibly, in God's name, expect her to just go out of her way to invest in you when it's not a requirement? You feel what I'm saying? So I can't even blame the female for benefiting from the situation, because you're the one creating that dynamic and positioning yourself in that manner. You need to get your self-esteem and your confidence up. I often ask guys, there's a girl who's like, oh, well, I'm only 26 and I feel like I need to focus on myself right now, so I don't want to get too serious. I just feel like I need to focus on myself and work on myself before I really settle down in a relationship. Bro, that is read between the lines. That means she ain't fucking with you. Nothing more, nothing less. And truthfully, it's because you don't know your value. She knows your value, more than likely. You don't know your value. And because you don't know your value, she doesn't actually respect the value in front of her. So she passes over on you. And a lot of guys will go, but I'm a great guy. I do everything right. I take her out well. I treat her well. I do this, I do that. But here's the deal. In business, for example, if I give you all my products and services for free, and I never charge you anything for it, you're not going to respect it. It could be the best product and service in the marketplace, but you're not going to respect it because you didn't pay for it. We all know this inherently. So you have to stop giving yourself away so freely to every single woman who gives you interest. And the truth is this. The reason guys do this is because they just want sex. The girl's attractive. The sex may be good if they're having sex. And they can't get over the sex. But you got to get over the sex. You got to stop putting the kitty on a pedestal. If you find yourself in that kind of situation, man, I want you to understand you are chasing the bitch. So stop chasing the bitch, man. You know what I mean? Find a woman who chases you. And I want to ask you this question. It's something I ask all my students whenever they're heart aching over a woman who doesn't want to deal with them anymore. Would your life be better by her being in it? Or would her life be better by you being in it? Without exception, almost all the men say, oh, for sure, her life is going to be way better by me being in it. And I'm like, okay, then know your value. You understand? And act accordingly. Deal with a woman who knows your value, understands your value, respects your value, and plays her role accordingly. You got to deal with a woman who's in pocket. Stop dealing with these out-of-pocket broads. Quit chasing these bitches. And you got to actually pedestalize a woman who likes you a lot, treats you well, and does every single thing that you want from her. She meets every requirement that you can actually think of to present to her. That's the woman you should pedalize and give special treatment to. Now, what you need to do is, to get out of chasing women, is you need to be okay with being alone. You need to be okay with understanding that most women are not going to actually treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, absolutely, for a variety of reasons. Sometimes the woman she doesn't have the mental faculties to understand the opportunity in front of her in the form of you. So she doesn't give it the special treatment it deserves. Some women don't have the skills. Some women just aren't good partners. They're not girlfriend or wife material. And you got to be okay with that. And some women are just stupid. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the women you're chasing are basically just thoughts in disguise. Okay? Either that, or they're not girlfriend or wife material, or they just don't value you. It's probably one of the following, or one of the preceding things that I just said. You need to be comfortable meeting enough women and screening and qualifying enough women until you meet your ideal woman or women to bring into your life, to invest into. Just food for thought. If you want more advice like this, follow my page and stay tuned.